Hello all my Erudite friends, welcome back to my channel, Erudite Magic. My name is Jeff Kowalk. For those of you who are just now joining us, I want to let you know that this channel is all about magic in the printed form. If you're not a magician, this video is going to tell you how you can help someone in your family get started being a magician, or how you can get started being a magician yourself. If you're getting value out of this video, I would appreciate it if you click the like button, subscribe, and share this with your friends so that they know how to help new magicians. I have not had the opportunity to tell you about my story in magic. I got started with a magic kit that I received for Christmas one year when I was probably 8 years old. I still have the instruction book from that kit where it has over 100 tricks in the book. Now, of course, this was many years ago, and today there are far more options available to help the budding magical star in your life. That's what I want to talk about today. If you're already a magician, you're already familiar with the name Joshua Jay. The book that I'm going to be talking about today probably is familiar to you. This book is the perfect introduction to magic. I'm talking about Joshua Jay's Magic, the Complete Course. This book was put out in 2008, and as you could tell even from the cover, it is a gorgeous introduction to magic. The book has over 100 effects in it and over 500 full-color photos. Not only that, but it comes with a DVD that's over 2 hours in length where Joshua Jay performs some of the tricks, over 35 of them, from the book, and then explains to you how to do them. So as you can see, this is the best of both worlds. If you're a book learner, this book is gorgeous and you're going to learn a lot of great magic. If you're more of a visual learner, well, you have the DVD companion, so if you're confused as to what something should look like or how it should be presented, you can watch the DVD and see how Joshua Jay performs it. Oh, and did I mention, this book is extremely affordable. So how did this book come to be? Joshua Jay has been performing, teaching, lecturing, creating magic for many, many years. And in 2008, Joshua Jay took all of the best effects in magic, put them into one book, and explained them in such a way that even someone who is a complete beginner could get started down the right path to becoming a magician. I love this book and think it is a tremendous introduction to magic. Let's walk through a little bit of what you're going to get in the book. Now, of course, Joshua Jay is going to teach you all of the classics in magic. Is this book going to teach you everything you need to know? No, but it is a perfect introduction for the person who's thinking about becoming a magician, or maybe someone who doesn't even know yet that they want to be a magician. I often wonder what my life might have been like if I had never received that first magic kit or that first gift of magic. In my opinion, every magician watching this needs to be buying this book and gifting it this Christmas to someone who they see has potential to become a magician in the future. Magic is all about secrets, and these secrets are typically handed down from one magician to another. And in this case, the magic is handed down through the printed word, from the magicians who created the effects to Joshua Jay, and now to you. Are you worthy of the secrets in this book? Everything is explained in perfect detail. He's going to tell you exactly how to do things, the setup, the items that you need, and even where to put things on your person so that when you're performing, you can get right into it. The great thing about this introduction is that it covers all kinds of magic. Joshua Jay will teach you classics like the linking rings, which brings up an interesting point. Some of these items are going to require special magic props that you'll be able to buy only from a magic store. But don't let that alarm you. There's plenty in this book that doesn't require anything other than common household items. So regardless of who you buy this for, they'll be up and performing magic in absolutely no time. Now, if they decide that this magic thing is really for them, they're going to have a lot more that they can explore, and that's what I love about this book. Not only does Joshua Jay teach you tricks, he also gives you a magical education by providing backstories on interesting magicians from the past, telling you who created these effects, when they were created, and where you can learn more. In fact, at the end of the book, there's a resource page for for the budding magicians so that they know what their next steps are. It tells them how they can find out more by going to a magic club meeting, visiting a magic store, etc. It covers everything you need to know if you want to start becoming a magician. So what are some of the things that he teaches? Well, you're going to learn the classic linking rings, as I already mentioned. Not only that, you're going to learn some of the greatest card tricks ever created. Now, Joshua J is the one who pulled these card tricks out, so they're his 10 greatest. However, one of them, called Out of This World, was voted by magicians as the greatest card trick ever created. And it's taught in complete detail right here in this book. Not only that, there's a video performance, so if you don't learn well by the written word, come on guys. You can watch the video, see the performance, and learn from it that way. He's going to teach you a torn and restored newspaper, where you tear up a newspaper and restore it like it was just a few seconds ago before you started tearing it. There's a classic ashes on palm, where you never touch someone, but the ashes on your hand are transferred to ashes on their hand. He'll teach you how to bend a fork with nothing more than the power of your own mind. For the magicians out there, he teaches a bank night, which is great. For those who don't know, bank night is a plot that there are several envelopes. Some of them contain only paper, one of them contains $100 or whatever currency you can afford. When everybody's chosen an envelope, they get to open theirs, they've got the paper, and they've left you with the envelope that has the money. I've actually performed this for paying shows, so it gives you an idea of the caliber of magic that you're getting in this book. Everything is top notch. He's going to teach you close-up items, things that you could do at the office. So if you're a business person, or maybe you attend school, he's going to teach you a pen through bill, where you're going to take a dollar bill and a Post-it note and shove a pen right through both of them. You'll rip the pen out and completely restore the bill. You could carry this with you anywhere so that you're always ready to entertain people with some of the things that you've learned. There are other classics like a rising card. Someone selects a card, the cards are put in the box, and their card rises out of the middle of the pack. There are also some mathematical things like the magic square, which has been entertaining and astounding audiences for over 2,700 years. This book was written in 2008, and he's got a whole section in here about doing long distance effects, which would include using things like cell phones, the internet, etc. Now, some of this is slightly dated, but most of it is still applicable even today. For example, you can call a friend and have them do a card trick over the phone. Perfect for our pandemic-induced, socially distant times. There are way too many cool effects for me to go through everything, but there are dozens and dozens and dozens of wonderful tricks. Not only that, but at the end, Joshua J gives you an outline of how you can put some of these effects together into a complete act. In fact, he's built several for you for different occasions with the amount of time that it will cover, where you need to put your props and other things, and how you should proceed. So like I said, if someone's just getting started, they can learn the tricks, they can go to the back of the book, they can put together an act, and they will be performing shows for their friends in no time. I'm telling you right now, you could put together a professional act with just the items in this book. So if you never bought another magic book, crazy, right? This would be enough to get you started. The book itself is paperback, which it holds up pretty well. Some of the corners get a little dog-eared on the shelf, but that's nothing to worry about too much, especially considering the price of the book. I'm going to put a link to purchase this book down below from Amazon.com because you can get it straight from Barnes & Noble, Amazon.com, or any magic dealer, and the book should only cost you about $20. So if you need the perfect gift for someone you think might be interested in magic, this is the book. For $20, I think this book represents an incredible value. You really are getting some of the greatest classics in magic, as well as a history of magic with older performers, creators, other resources that you can look to, etc. Not only that, but you're getting the DVD, which shows you how things should look and explains them in a video format for the 35 tricks that are shown there. What are you waiting for? Buy it right now so that you can pass on the magic to future generations. If you don't already own this as a magician, you owe it to yourself to pick this one up because you're going to learn some things that are in all these other books that I have on my shelf for the low sum of $20. Is there anyone that shouldn't have this book? That'd be a no. Everyone should have this book on their shelf, if for no other reason that when someone comes to your house and you're showing them some magic, if someone seems interested in learning, why don't you just give them this book? Magic is an incredibly rewarding hobby. I know that I have met people that I never would have met before. I've gone to places that I never would have gone, all because I received magic as a gift. Think about everything magic has done for you, magicians. Don't you want to spread that love, that joy, that friendship and camaraderie to others? This book could be the perfect place to start doing that. If you're not a magician, you just want to know what Christmas gift to get someone who might want to be a magician, look no further than this book and you will be set for your Christmas shopping. Magic is all about sharing. You can't just do magic for yourself. It has to be shared with someone. And what better way to share than to teach someone else how they can become a magician through a book like this? Look, I've said plenty. I love this book and I know you will too. Let's go. Let's get on this. Let's go out there and create a bunch more magicians so that the future of magic can look just as bright as the past has. As always, if you have any questions that I didn't answer, please comment down below and I'll do my best to get to it. After all, I am an open book. Until next time, my erudite friends, keep reading.